love that you're an avid learner. I love that you always push me to be better for God. Your smile lights up my day, and your hugs make me feel safe. Ansel, I promise to love you with all of my heart. I promise to be a praying wife who teaches our children to do the same. I promise to seek wisdom to support you the best way I can. I promise to always be a woman to you, not just family. I promise to be a good daughter to our parents, and I promise to be by your side in every season of our life, and I am so excited to dream with you and to laugh with you. I'm excited to enjoy the simple moments and to also
Ansel Kim, take you, Grace on, be my word wife, to have and hold from this day forward, better and for worse, for richer and poor, in sickness and health, to love you and to cherish you, till death do us part, according to God's holy ordinance, and thereto I pledge myself to you.
It's definitely something that's not easy. And I can see why people end up in divorce. It's not just you and the guy getting married, it's families getting married, it's children that are later gonna come. It's just life, you know? And for me, being an only child, I love doing things on my own. And now, like, having to learn how to be with my husband, like having to come up with our definition of what, you know, our marriage will look like, I can see why it's so hard. But at the same time, I definitely see that it's worth it, and I can see why God designed family.
It's hard to put in words, but she listens. Sometimes to other people, you would say things and it's like talking to a wall or like talking to a tape recorder, but she just truly tries to listen, and her responses usually melts me. Yeah, I love her.
So my mom, when she first got sick, I actually told him, because we found out, I think, like 2 months into dating, so it was very early on. And I was like, don't feel like you have to stay with me, like, I totally understand. Like, so I like just laid it all on the table for him. And his response was just affirming to me over and over, like, don't worry about me leaving you for such and such a reason, whether it was my mom or, you know, later on something else. And I think for me, that was something I've always been praying about because of just like things that have happened from my family and like previous, you know, relationships. Like, I always had this fear that I had to hold on. Like, I had to make sure they were, you know, gonna stay. And so when he said those words to me, like, I really just felt the presence of the Lord. And yeah, he's been really good about that. He always tells me, like, I'm not going anywhere. So that was an answered prayer for me. We actually met on Coffee Meets Bagel. The day that he had messaged me was a Friday, And so since the next day was a Saturday, he was like, I know it's really sudden, but are you free tomorrow? And then I was like, okay, I mean, I have nothing to lose. So he told me that he was gonna be coming from work. And so he's like, I'm not trying to freak you out. Like, I'm just coming in a suit and I'm just letting you know. So we were gonna meet in downtown Fullerton at Roma Cucina. And I see this guy walking towards me in a full suit with a bouquet of flowers. And I was like, oh, please don't let it be him. Please don't let it be him. Please don't let it be him. And sure enough, it was him. And so I was like, oh my gosh, because I've never had a guy bring me flowers on a first date before. And so as flattered as I was just like, I didn't really know what to do with myself.
I've never done that before. I never brought flowers to a first date, but for some reason I just felt like I should, and I did. And it was worth it. I don't know. She just looked like she had to be my wife.
I'm pretty sure God just knew how to talk to me. He knew that I needed somebody who needed to talk to me this way or like treat me this way so that I don't live with that fear in my own marriage. And I think it actually did start on our first date. Like, as weird as and uncomfortable as that flower bouquet was to me, as I was going home, I was like, nobody's ever done that for me before, like ever in my lifetime, not even my own dad. And I was like, this guy is a little different. And I didn't realize that was a way that I felt loved. And so I was like, oh God, he's like showing me that he loves me this much, that he created somebody who has these qualities that I never even asked for, but this is what I needed. I want to be home cooking dinner when he comes home. Yeah, I want him to like open the door and be like, honey, I'm home. Because I didn't have that when I was younger. And I think I just really want to experience the peace of marriage, like the stability of marriage.